Welcome to Toporo. Today we're counting down the top 10 game show scandals in television history. From cheating controversies to outrageous behavior, these game show moments caused quite a stir and left lasting impressions on their respective shows. So let's get started with our countdown. 10. $1 Million Money Drop. Couples Who Can't was a game show that aired on a major network with the intention of generating drama and conflict between the participating couples. However, the show ended up causing controversy when Gabe Okoye and Brittany Métis appeared as contestants and were on their way to winning $1 million. The couple was asked a question about which product came first, the Post-it or the Frisbee, and after some argument, Okoye chose the Post-it. However, it was later revealed that the show's research team had made a mistake and provided incorrect information, causing the couple to lose $800,000 and causing outrage on social media. The show later offered to bring the couple back, but ultimately ended up being canceled. 9. Super Password. Super Password was a game show that aired from 1984 to 1989 on NBC. The show was hosted by Bert Convy, and it featured two teams of celebrities competing against each other in a series of word-based challenges. The objective of the game was for one team member to provide a clue to their partner, who would then try to guess a word based on the clue. If the partner guessed the word correctly, they would earn points for their team. However, the show was marred by scandal in 1986 when it was revealed that one of the show's producers, Roger Dobkowitz, had provided contestants with advance information about the words that would be used in the game. Dobkowitz was fired from the show, and the incident led to stricter rules being implemented to ensure that game show producers did not provide contestants with unfair advantages. 8. Press Your Luck. Press Your Luck was a game show that aired on CBS from 1983 to 1986. The show was hosted by Peter Tamarkin, and it featured contestants competing against each other by answering trivia questions and attempting to accumulate as much money as possible by stopping a spinning game board at the right moment. The game board contained various cash prizes, as well as several whammy spaces, which would cause a contestant to lose all of their accumulated earnings. However, the show was embroiled in controversy in 1984 when it was discovered that one of the show's contestants, Michael Larson, had figured out a way to manipulate the game board in his favor. Larson had spent hours studying tapes of the show and noticed that the game board followed a set pattern, allowing him to predict where the high-value prizes would be located. Larson used this knowledge to win over $100,000 in cash and prizes, causing outrage among viewers and leading to stricter rules being implemented to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. 7. The Price is Right incident. One game show scandal that caused shock and outrage was the Price is Right incident involving host Bob Barker. The Price is Right is a long-running game show in which contestants compete to win prizes by correctly guessing the prices of various products. In 1994, Barker, who had been the host of The Price is Right since 1972, was accused of sexual harassment by several female employees of the show. The accusations included instances of unwanted touching and making inappropriate comments, and led to a number of lawsuits being filed against Barker. The scandal caused a stir in the entertainment industry and led to widespread condemnation of Barker's behavior. Despite the accusations, Barker continued to host The Price is Right until his retirement in 2007, but the controversy surrounding his actions has left a lasting legacy. The Price is Right scandal serves as a reminder of the importance of respecting boundaries and consent in the workplace, and the consequences that can arise when those boundaries are violated. It also highlights the need for accountability and action when allegations of sexual harassment are made. 6. The Survivor incident. Another game show scandal that caused controversy was a Survivor incident involving contestant Johnny Fairplay. Survivor is a reality TV show in which contestants are stranded on a deserted island and must compete in challenges and vote each other off in order to win a cash prize. In 2003, Fairplay appeared on Survivor Pearl Islands and gained notoriety for his cutthroat tactics and controversial behavior. One of his most infamous moves was lying about his grandmother's death in order to win the sympathy of his fellow contestants and advance in the game. Fairplay claimed that his grandmother had died just days before the show began, and his tearful confession was aired on national television. However, it was later revealed that Fairplay's grandmother was still alive and that he had fabricated the story in order to gain an advantage in the game. The revelation sparked outrage among viewers and led to widespread criticism of Fairplay's actions. Despite the controversy, Fairplay continued to appear on Survivor and other reality TV shows, and has remained a polarizing figure in the world of reality television. The Survivor incident serves as a reminder of the lengths some people will go to win on reality TV, and the importance of honesty and integrity in competition. 5. The Big Brother Incident. One game show scandal that caused outrage among viewers was the Big Brother incident, where several contestants made racist and homophobic comments. Big Brother is a reality TV show in which a group of people are isolated from the outside world and monitored by cameras in a house, with one contestant being voted off each week. In 2013, Big Brother contestant Aryan Grease came under fire for making racist and homophobic comments about her fellow contestants. Grease was heard using racial slurs and making derogatory comments about gay and Asian people, leading to widespread condemnation from viewers and calls for her to be removed from the show. Grease was eventually evicted from the Big Brother house, but the incident sparked a larger conversation about the impact of hate speech and discrimination on reality TV shows. It also highlighted the need for greater accountability and sensitivity in the entertainment industry, especially when it comes to the treatment of marginalized groups. The Big Brother incident serves as a reminder that the actions and words of reality TV contestants can have serious consequences, and that it is important for shows to hold their participants accountable for their behavior. 4. The Family Feud Scandal. Another game show scandal that caused controversy was the Family Feud incident involving host Richard Dawson. Dawson, who hosted the popular game show from 1976 to 1985 and again in 1994, was accused of inappropriately touching and kissing female contestants. In 2012, several former Family Feud contestants came forward with allegations that Dawson had kissed and touched them without their consent while they were on the show. One contestant claimed that Dawson kissed her on the lips without warning, while another said that he had touched her breast during a hug. The allegations led to a backlash against Dawson and calls for him to be held accountable for his actions. Despite the accusations, Dawson continued to host Family Feud until his retirement in 1995. He passed away in 2012, but the scandal surrounding his behavior on the show has lived on and serves as a reminder of the importance of consent and appropriate behavior in the workplace. The Family Feud scandal is a reminder that even beloved and long-running game shows are not immune to controversy. It highlights the need for accountability and respect for boundaries, even in the entertainment industry. 3. The 21 Quiz Show. One of the most well-known game show scandals of all time is the 21 Quiz Show scandal of the 1950s. 21 was a popular game show that aired on NBC in the United States and featured contestants answering questions in an attempt to win a cash prize. However, it was later revealed that the show was rigged and several contestants were given the answers beforehand in order to create more exciting and dramatic television. The scandal came to light in 1958 when contestant Herbert Stemple, who had been coached on what to say and do by the show's producers, lost to Charles Van Doren, a Columbia University professor. Stemple accused the show of being fixed and an investigation was launched, leading to the revelation that 21 and several other quiz shows of the era had been rigged. The scandal caused a public outrage and led to a congressional investigation, ultimately leading to stricter regulations for game shows and stricter penalties for those involved in rigging them. The 21 scandal is often cited as a turning point in the history of game shows and serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of manipulating reality for the sake of entertainment. 2. The Jeopardy Incident. Another game show scandal that caused a stir was the Jeopardy incident involving contestant Kelly Donahue. In 2010, Donahue appeared on the long-running quiz show and made it to the final round, where he was accused of cheating by using hand gestures to indicate his responses. According to some viewers, Donahue had used hand signals to indicate whether he knew the answer to a question or not, which could have helped him narrow down the categories and potentially increase his chances of winning. The controversy sparked outrage among Jeopardy fans and led to an investigation by the show's producers. Ultimately, it was determined that Donahue had not cheated and was allowed to keep his winnings. However, the incident raised concerns about the potential for cheating on quiz shows and the measures in place to prevent it. Despite the controversy, Jeopardy remains one of the most popular and respected game shows on television, with a devoted fan base and a long history of successful contestants. 1. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? One of the most infamous game show scandals in recent memory is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire cheating scandal involving Charles Ingram and his accomplices. In 2001, Ingram, a former British Army major, appeared on the popular quiz show and made it all the way to the final round, where he was just one question away from winning the top prize of £1 million. However, it was later discovered that Ingram and his accomplices, including his wife and a fellow contestant, had cheated their way to the final round by using coughs to signal the correct answers. The cheating was uncovered through a series of investigations and ultimately led to Ingram being convicted of deception in 2003. The scandal not only tarnished the reputation of the show, but also brought to attention the lengths some people will go to win big on game shows. Despite the controversy, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire remains a beloved and successful game show, with numerous international versions and a revival in the UK in 2018. From cheating controversies to outrageous behavior, these game show moments caused quite a stir and left lasting impressions on their respective shows. It's important to remember that while game shows can be entertaining and exciting, they should always be fair and transparent. So which do you think was the biggest scandal? Let us know in the comments below and then check out this next top 10 video.